This is the town of Brownsville,
and we're passing through on our way to the 44th annual reunion of the National Pike Steam Gas and Horse Association show.
and this is where they have signs and a flagger to help direct in to the steam show.
Today is August 10th, 2025. We're going to the summer show.
This is the turnoff. Up the hill we go to National Pike Steam Show. A beautiful drive up the hill. Here's the parking lot. Lots of cars in this field. Lots of cars parked. A Jeep with ducks. Look at all the ducks.
Roads have been watered for dust. This is where you enter and pay. Spring show's free, and the one in August, you pay. $7 per person, 12 and under free. But the kids are under 12, so 5 adults. It's a bargain. This kitchen has bean soup and funnel cakes. Somebody's ride. Here's the bean soup and funnel cake station. Getting a ride on the farm tractor. Equipment under the shed. Taped off for a hornet's nest. There's an old car coming down the road. Hi, there's a military camp over there, but we haven't stopped to check it out yet. Like an army camp. Says open mess. On stage we have a band. Enjoying the music. And there's the band. Ambulance is staged. Brownsville ambulance service. Old cars driving around. It's pretty neat. Let's see what the Tater Shack has. See French fries. Getting our order. We're gonna get the Buffalo Burger meals. Plus some stuff for the kids.
6 Buffalo Burger meals, 6-piece nugget, and 1 $4.
Proceeds benefit the National Pike. They have a lemonade stand. We got the bison burger. The bison burger meal. We've got our food and we're getting something to eat before we head further in to see what all there is. That's a cool Jeep. He's got his food in hand and trying to figure out how to drive one-handed. Looks like he's got it figured out. I just hope he doesn't drop his food. And he's on his way. Yay! Haven't seen bikes like that in a long time. It started, but we found a blue Dodge on a trailer.
Portion machine. That's what it sounds like.
They tag. Yeah.
My dad built. The beauty of it is 99% of the time they're not using any gas. They just chose to because it's right there.
Got some cars, dogs in this area. John Deere tractors, different name brand tractors. There's a nice pickup. There's the gas station.
Flathead V8.
A lot of action in here. On to the next building. It's above the last building. This is where you can find that truck or toy that you've been looking for years. Or that special model of something you really like. And maybe something from your childhood. Fords, Macs, and Internationals. Race cars. Cats and dozers. Trucks and semis from the past. A lot of history being displayed. Memorabilia, nostalgic, something you can buy if you like. There's quite the collection to choose from here. A pretty neat little truck. Looks like it's hauling coal. You could spend a lot of time in here looking. I see Bigfoot. Lots of Bigfoots. I really like this stuff. We'll have to come back and get something. I've got my eye on a couple things I really like. This is really neat. The display's pretty good too. We've got old-fashioned moonshine. Nice cutouts. Cool Bigfoot. There's a lot of toys, collectibles in this barn. Everywhere. They have a little bit of anything and everything here. That's pretty neat. They have a free shuttle. There it goes. Here's the old pickup I like. I like everything about it. The patina. It's just pretty neat. We're on a Sunday afternoon. It's almost 2 o'clock. Some things have kind of moved out and a lot of things are still going. Coming up to the equipment part of the display that's here at the steam show. Look at this coming. It's pretty neat. Coals rolling out from inside. Some equipment under the pavilion. Some miscellaneous things under the shed here. Looks like this piece of equipment was running, but not right at the moment. This one sounds like it's running, but it's not working at the moment. Here's a couple more pieces. Not sure if they were run this weekend or not. A lot of equipment around this end. Latrobe Construction, it says on the side of the door. It's a big, rusty piece of old equipment. This is like the place that they come for retirement, these pieces of equipment. They get another life. There goes Latrobe. There's a list of safety rules. son Scott. He's posing by this piece of equipment to show you how large this equipment is compared to him.
So this is the famous Jay Wilson.
Oh, good Lord.
He's the man with all the knowledge. This is Jay Wilson. Used to live in Kingwood, now lives in Brownsville.
They found some old friends. They really enjoyed the stories and catching up with each other.
They've met several people that we know. That's awesome.
Making new memories today. Catching up.
Yes, we did in the spring.
While those two stayed back at the demonstration to talk, we decided we're going to walk around and get some more video. Lots of things to see and a lot of things in action. Next up was the little coal tipple or coal demonstration. A little truck backed up in to catch some coal. The driver parks his truck and goes over to talk with the other guys. Looks like the coal has stopped coming off the belt. Even the demonstration job looks like it can get a little dirty when you're working around coal. Looks like they're having a discussion about something. A lot of equipment lined up down there. Looks like they're looking for the problem. Everybody came outside to try to fix the problem.
It says Steel Mills, Pittsburgh, the heart of steelmaking. Pittsburgh locomotive formerly operated by Collinsby Steel. The rail car behind it is an open hearth process charge buggy. The scrap charge is added to the new molten iron, creating steel. Found a water. It's hot out today. Up on the hill overlooking the equipment after we got our cold water. We want to get a closer look at the smoke this. The ambulance wagon converted. Here's the back end. Here's the side. Want something you order from over here. It says to place your order at the table with Tony. There's a smoker. Smoker and a converted ambulance. They have pulled pork sandwich, ribs, mac and cheese, and water. This is the view from where the ambulance is. In memory of Everett DeBerry, 1933-2025. There's a ball auction of the estate of Everett DeBerry. In memory of one of the best shovel operators. I wonder what this is. Let's go see. Has a little railroad tracks and a little railroad car. And it has dumped some stone. Wonder if this is a rock crusher? A don't know what it is. Yep, it's a rock crusher. Just watch children. It's moving. A conveyor belt with a chain. So they get a rock and they get to put it in the rock crusher whole thing. That's a big rock.
Hey, watch your rock come out. Ready? Ready? Here we go. For now, there it comes. You got a whole bunch of little rocks. It's still coming, that same rock. It's still coming out. You got a nice one there. All the big ones are all picked over. Got a lot of dirt in it.
See a blacksmith shop. Blacksmith shop. Some of the things that they've made. Nice hat. I like your hat. Other side of the blacksmith shop. Somebody's totally wore out.
Another round down will be back on our main stage.
We are at the yard sale, flea market stuff. Looks like a lot of them are packing some stuff up. Some are still left. It's now 3:14 p.m. on Sunday.
You'll know him.
Maple products. Flea market, yard sale type stuff. Farm tractors underneath a nice shade of trees. It's another large tent with a lot of models and miscellaneous things. I see some Cub Cadet stuff. Several tents that have manuals. A lot of manuals. They have a lot of packing up to do. I'm sure that's a lot of work. You have totes on the bottom to put everything in. And it's pack up time. Looks like an old cannon. It's a little cannon.
With our logo and we even have some snow shirts back there. For
Big trailer with a lot of things. Anything you need to repair, it's probably here. Coming up to the farm tractors, there's another food thing. Has vanilla chocolate, a sundae ice cream sandwich. You can build necklace, earrings, or bracelet. Lawnmowers and farm tractors section. Farm tractors. A lot of old ones. This is the Whistle Stop. There is an ATM located at the Whistle Stop. This is the Whistle Stop kitchen. They have pulled pork, hot sausage, cheeseburger, hamburger, hot dog fries. And they have breakfast menu. And they're now accepting credit cards. They have lots of picnic tables for seating at the Whistle Stop. I think this is a Model T. It's a Ford. Yes, it is a Model T. Pretty neat. Farm tractors on every corner, lots of them. Some of them are running the roads too. This is something different. I've never seen this. farm tractor has a belt, which is running this thing. He's loading the hay or straw into it. And out it comes. Here's a plaque with the founders. Looks like a bagger where they have feed, barley, oats, and wheat. They're not currently running it, but it looks like it was a neat display. That's a neat tiki pole. Really nice. Everybody's packing up from the weekend, the long weekend. Even the little doggy's tired. Old gas station. This is what it feels like waiting. I'm not a very patient waiter. He's waiting and waiting. Beautiful car. Lemonade stand sold out of lemons. They're now closed. We're gonna check that out next.
I took a walk down through Craft Alley. There's a lot of stuff left, still on Sunday. Many things you could come by and buy. Lots of talented crafters. You could do some early Christmas shopping here. Wow, this booth has some really nice signs. The show dates for 2026 are May 16th and 17th, and August 7th, 8th, and 9th. This is the summer show. They had a spring show too. Well, a big thank you to everybody, all the participants that came out with all this hard work and put this all together for all of us to come see. We really, really enjoyed it.
We do have a winner for the $447 for the 55th.
I found some Halloween merchandise. Skeleton hanging out on the corner. I like how everything has its own little section, like this territory with the craft and vendors, and the flea market and yard sale type up in another area. It's all laid out so nice. And there goes Scrappy Industries, a YouTuber, packed up and ready to go home. We were all heading out too. We had a really good time. As we made our way out, we kept finding things to stop and look at. There was always something to look at.
We're done. We've seen most all of it, and we're heading out.
National Pike Steam Gas Horse Association, back through Brownsville, Pennsylvania. You have just watched a Jill Garbart studio video. And don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell to follow along for more.